If you're ready, here we go.
Happy Saturday, everybody. We're here. It's not goodbye just yet, but just a see you later for the summer. We're back with the final episode of Core 1. Gotta specify that. Of Core 1 of Spy Family. Hey, everybody. 2-month break, 2.5-month break. Yeah, about 2.5 months. No, about 3 months maybe. Yeah, because it's gonna come back in October or end of September. 2.5 months. Let me just shut up. I'm babbling. But we hey everybody. Hi everybody. What's up? I'm watching you. What's up, Lewick? What's up, Tintin? What's up, Chuns? Hey, Alia. We're coming off a great episode of Awashi, feeding that energy in the Spy Family, sending us off. Last week was freaking crazy, to say the least. But to skip all that recap, the most important thing to note, which is possibly going to lead into this week, is Anya wanting a dog. What's up, Devless? And us getting a glimpse at a psychic dog, possibly, that could see the future? Maybe? I don't know. So, let's see where that leads us today. Let me pause this music. Let me get everything ready. There we go. That and that. That's off. There we go. Okay. All right. Spy Family, episode 12. We're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Give myself some volume. Okay. Is she actually old? Or is she in disguise? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, we got our Stella last week too. Actual old woman. I don't think so. Interesting. Interesting start to this episode. Huh. Mhm. I'm doing good. I'm watching you. Doing good. Mhm. I love this. Like, I started off okay on this opening. I love this opening now. That being said, pales in comparison to the ending. It has. It grew on me a lot. I'm pretty sure when it comes back, we'll probably have a different opening and ending, right? It would make sense. So this might be the last time we end up getting it before an episode. It probably will. I think it will. All right. Possible. Very rarely do we get that nowadays. He blew something up? Like what? I feel like that's... Wouldn't that be a little bit risky? Wouldn't that be a little bit risky to send him on missions while he's like doing a long-term mission? Is this going to be like a... Is this a clever recap episode? It feels like it. This feels like it's a clever recap episode. Yeah, that's what this is. It's a clever recap episode. So when you watch it through and through, yeah. I'm surprised she didn't drop him. So she has been killing people and she's been living in the house. We haven't seen it. Okay. She has been going out doing that while she's been here. Huh. Okay. That's like confirmation. I think it may have been hinted at. Right? It may have been hinted at, but this is like the first confirmation, I feel like. Uh-oh. Are they talking? Yeah, they're talking about them. Perceptions. Perceptions. I've, yeah. The Karen Coalition. Mm-hmm. I feel like I mentioned something like this. Not along the lines of this. But I feel like I mentioned something about like he just all over the place. He be all over the place doing things. A penguin with a gun. Oh my goodness. Am I the only one that feels like sending Lloyd on missions while he's possibly on the most important mission possible? Doesn't that seem? Doesn't that seem like a little like not careless? I feel like you're putting that the bigger mission at jeopardy, even though he's really good at it. Anya. It's like Anya. Please wait. Hmm. The aquarium will go out of business. Yes, yes, I did. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. She's really loud about this. Like, she's extremely loud about this. Keep an eye on her. She's gonna get lost. Doing too much. Yep. Oh, oh no. This mission's gonna go bad. Yeah. How the hell are we supposed to do that? Can be a spy. There's so many penguins. There's so many. How are you gonna check every single penguin? You can't just hop into the enclosure. That's the exact thing a spy would say. Maybe it's the one that looks like Cappy feet. I don't know. Anya to the rescue? She can understand animals. That's right. She did read that. She did read the mind of the cow. But for her to actually read their minds and understand what they're saying, oh. Wow. Hey, pipe. Wow. How did he get? How did he do that fast? He knocked him out. He knocked him out. Patilda. That's Patilda, all right. He's a monster, that's why. Because Lloyd's a monster. Parlous. This is crazy. Why am I like surprised at this man? Huh. You don't look evil at all. Why? Good retort, good retort. He's got what's his name's eyes from what's the name of the teacher from Unlimited Blade Works? Crap, I can't remember. He's got his eyes. Are we gonna make him throw up? That's Jesus. Jesus. Jesus, Anya. Goodness gracious. Uh-oh. Golly! He's dead! You killed him! He's dead! Dude, he's dead. Well, shut up, old ladies. Because he got a stuffed animal? That did it for you? Get out of here. Yeah. Aw. Okay. All right. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Do you think the name of Chimera, I don't know if it's from her spy show, but do you think that could be like some hint into like the experiments that were done on her? Like how she looked at both of them to see to see if they wouldn't mind her eating the peanuts. I'm just waiting for the penguin to come to life at this point. Where are we going next? We don't know. Where are we going next? So why would you take Penguin in those rooms if he's never gonna come back, Anya? Oh. She got yoked up. Anya. Look at him embarrassed back there. Wait, they're really outside. They're really outside. Oh my gosh. They're really outside. Oh my goodness. Wow. I like that. I wonder, from a planning standpoint, I wonder why. Because, hold on. This is the last episode for this core, right? So, this is the last episode for this core. From a planning standpoint, I would wonder why not end on something that would compel. Like, why? Yeah, it's a. I don't think it's a weird episode when you're watching the whole series together. But this definitely is a weird episode to stop on and take a 3-month break to come back after. It feels like last week should have been that episode. Like, I feel like last week should have been that episode. And so it's just from a planning standpoint, I wonder, like, why not end on something? Because usually you want to kind of like leave something grand as like the last thing someone watches of the series. Granted, I like this episode a lot, but it felt more so like episode 2, or no, not episode 2, episode 3, episode 5. What episode was Lloyd Man? Like, it felt like one of those episodes where it's just like we're just living, like we're just doing daily life things. We're not really doing anything that's like moving the story along. Why end on something like that? Why not end on last week? Just to be like, oh, the dog, and then it's like, come back in 3 months, you'll learn about the dog. So it's one of those things where it's just like if I had no idea that this was a split core show, I'd be back next week. Like, what do you mean there's no episode? Like, huh? Like, that's how we ended? Something like that. So it's just, I'm not really complaining. I'm just like wondering from, I'm just wondering about, from a planning standpoint, why end on this episode? We could have, I don't know how you would have done it, but maybe we could have not flip-flop some stuff around, because Lord knows people hate when you do that, but had something else besides family time at the aquarium be the last episode for a break. It's just one of those things. To avoid people immediately reading the source material, I wouldn't go that far, because at the end of the day, anime is made for you to consume the source material. That's why these shows are made, and then they actually found a market for it, so now they make them. But I don't know, it's just a weird ending spot for the break, because there's some people, like, you have to think about it, like, whenever like you're consuming media or you're creating media and you have a fan base of the series, you have a new fan base that you're trying to create. The fan base, the people that love this series, no matter if there's going to be a break or not, no matter where you end, guess what? They're going to come back and they're going to watch. But there are some people out there that are watching this week to week, still trying to be like convinced on the show. So if we're going to have a 3-month break, one, that could be a turnoff to some people. It's just something they have to deal with. It's production stuff, but something that they're going to have to deal with. But you would want to end on something that would make a person that's not all the way in yet want to come back. Like, I guarantee you there's going to be some people that are like, the show's okay. Like, I'll keep watching it every week, but since there's a break, out of sight, out of mind. And this episode didn't leave anything crazy in your brain where it's just like, I need to see what's happening. Like, if you would have ended with the dog having the little flash, like the future vision, maybe it would have been like, wait, a psychic dog, and then that's the last thing you leave him with? Oh man. But for some people, it might be out of sight, out of mind until like maybe someone's like, hey, that show's coming back, and they're like, oh yeah, you know what, you're right. It's just stuff like that. It's like the same thing with like, it's people that aren't on the internet. It's people that don't do like specific things. Like, people show them stuff. It's just like they would never know that this stuff exists if someone doesn't tell them. So it's so yeah, it's just that. Feel like it could have been a stronger last episode for a 3-month break. And especially like the beginning of this episode kind of had like what's his face, recap episode vibes, with the narrator telling us everything that we've already been going through. Like, if you wanted to have the narrator do this on episode 13, like when we come back, like the first 5 minutes is like Lloyd going out, like exactly how this episode started. If you wanted to do that for episode 13, just to remind us, or just to remind people what was going on because they don't remember, then cool. But not for the last episode of the season. I felt like that was a little bit unnecessary. You could have definitely did that for episode 13 though. For someone that's watching after the fact, having that in the middle anyways, it's a little weird, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I really liked this episode. It was a fun episode. It's dealing with things it's dealing with things that you necessarily wouldn't necessarily think about, like the fact that like we know that they have to be like a family because they have to get into school and all this stuff, but they have neighbors, they have all these different things, like a perception of what a family should be, especially in this time period that we're going for, like the 50s and the 60s. Like this is like the perception of family is a huge thing back then. So the fact that he goes to work on his days off, he stays out, they're never together, the little girl might be getting all this stuff, like people are poking their nose into your business. It's just like, this job is more than, this mission is more than having this fake family trying to get into the school. It's also like branching outside of that world. It's outside of those more than 4 walls, but outside of those 4 walls of their apartment that they live in. And I'm glad that he realized it, even though he's getting worked to the core in order to keep this appearance up. But it's something, it's just like a little like, wow, I'm glad they even addressed that, because at the end of the day, I think a lot of us want them to stay together as a family. Like once we get to the end of this thing, if they're all alive. And little things like this will force them to do more family things outside of these 4 walls and actually like come together a little bit more. So yeah, I wonder if any of the neighbors feel sus that they don't hear bedroom noise from the porches. I don't know. You never know. Not everyone's loud. That's the whole thing. Not everybody is loud when it comes to that aspect. I saw your question. Did I have to start? I did not have to start this channel over. I didn't. And I am not on Twitch, no. Channel got deleted. Channel got deleted, but I got it back. And yeah, this is the only place where I do content stuff at. I like this episode. This guy has been set up for failure. Like, he's been set up for failure. Super duper failure. He's been set up for failure. Like, work for him is gonna be so bad. And I thought this whole penguin thing at the end of the episode was like really adorable. Just Anya going around doing this stuff. The fact that she threw a temper tantrum is crazy. I would have got a freaking Street Fighter uppercut and told to shut up. Ah, man. I'm crying for no reason. Like, I got yoked up because I'm going somewhere I'm not supposed to, and I start crying. Street Fighter uppercut, and my mom's telling me I'll give you something to cry about because I ain't do nothing to you yet. Oh, that's flashbacks. It might be trauma, but it's funny it's funny looking back on it in hindsight. I do have to do a summer because everything's ending this week and next week, right? So I have to do it. I got to do it sometime this week. You know what? I might try to do it. I might do it tonight. I definitely was going to be able to do movie night tonight, but there's no way I'm going to be able to do a sidetrack stream and movie night. So what I'll do is I'll do a sidetrack stream a little later. It won't be super duper later like how we do movie night. Maybe like 3 or 4 hours. I'll hop on for like an hour and a half, and we'll go through the summer stuff to see if we're picking anything up. I have no idea what's coming up for summer, but if there's not a lot of shows we're picking up, it gives me more time and opportunity to do some different kind of content that I've been trying to bridge out and do. So that's the play. Damn, I'm really sitting here. I'm sitting here like the whole thing I was saying about like this being a weird episode to break on. This is the last episode, and I'm sitting here talking. Forgot. Like I literally was about to say I'll see you guys next week for Spy Family because it was just like a super chill episode. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple months for Spy Family. Hopefully, I see a few of you a little later for that sidetrack stream to figure out what we're doing for summer. I'll see some of you this week for Steins Gate, and what else do we do? Book club and all that stuff. And whenever I can do Genshin. So I'm working on stuff. No movie night, not tonight. I was going to do movie night, but I don't see any other time I can do a sidetrack stream for Summer of Anime. So I'm going to do the sidetrack stream today, and hopefully movie night next week. Things are starting to ease up just a little bit in personal life. Just a little bit, because my nephew might need surgery on his broken ankle now. So I don't know. Things might get a little crazier. But it's easing up. I'm definitely going to try to get this Ghibli movie marathon week by week happening. That's going to happen. I want it to happen. I do want that to happen. So sidetrack stream in a couple hours, and then next week I do need to just hurry up and knock out The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. And it's just keeping up on the editing of that. So yeah. So that's the plan. Spy Family will be back in October, so we'll be back for fall, end of September, beginning of October. The second half is probably going to be straight fire. This first half was really good, introducing us to everyone, introducing us to Lloyd and Anya and Yor, and the mission and the kids at the school and everything that we're supposed to be doing. In the second half, I don't want to say it's going to be all gas, no brakes, but it's definitely going to be like possibly more mission focused, because it's going to progress time and we're going to move throughout the Frankie and Yuri, yep. It's going to move throughout the school year, so the closer we get towards those events, will definitely we might get closer to Damien and his daddy. What's his dad's name? I can't remember. Desmond and Damien. So there's a possibility. There's possibility. So yeah. YouTube needs to add an at feature to the chat. It does. If you just do at and it does. Yeah. They're working on stuff. It's not as good as Twitch, but they're working on stuff. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you guys. I'll be back in a few hours for that sidetrack stream. You gotta type it exactly. You have to type their name exactly the way their name is. I'm pretty sure, because I tried to do. Let me see if it just works for that. Hold on. Yeah, it's not popping up. I have to do I apostrophe and then you pop up. So it has to be almost exactly like it. There you go. All right, so I'm headed out. I'll be back in a few hours. I've said this like 3 times. I'll be back in a few hours for the sidetrack stream. We're going to figure out what we're doing for summer, and yeah, that's the plan. So thank you guys. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Wow, it is Saturday. Or Sunday, whatever day it is for you. Rewatch time. That's right. I am supposed to do yeah, I'll do it. Link is in the Discord. I'll hop over to the Discord where we will rewatch I'm all over the place. Go to the Discord, we'll rewatch it. Have a good summer if I don't see any of the Spy Family people over the summer. And until then, have a good one. Peace out.